I want to talk about goal setting here for a minute. One of the things that we try to do over here is we build goals that we all believe in and can stand behind and run. And we use something called SMART goals. I didn't invent it, but SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. How many of you guys have ever heard of like someone, and you may have done this yourself, like, I want to lose weight this year, or I want to save more money this year. I want to spend more time with my family. These arbitrary goals, they have none of the things that make it a SMART goal. And very likely when we set goals like that, what happens is we allow ourselves an out. If I say I want to go to the gym more, and I show up to the gym once, I've done it. I'm there. Let's say I want to lose some weight, or I want to eat better. I want to eat better could be one meal, one time on one day throughout the entire year. So we need to be more specific than that. If I'm talking about diet, I could say I want to eat 3 healthy meals a day that are low fat, low sugar, whatever, right? Then you need to move on to measurable. When you use pronouns like more and better and things like that, we can't measure that. We need something that's actually specific and measurable. The next part of that is you got to make sure that it's achievable. Let's say you're making $150,000 in your business. Setting a business growth goal to hit like $10 million is probably not achievable. There's so many things that have to happen to get you from that low 6-figure mark to a 7-figure mark. It's just not realistic, right? So that probably isn't achievable. The next thing we want to do when we're talking about goals is make sure that they're relevant. For relevancy, you want to take a look at your bigger path. I was just talking with somebody and we were talking about a book called Traction. If you haven't read that book, I highly, highly recommend go buy the book Traction. It'll change the way you operate. But one of the things that they talk about is like building on a 10-year vision, and then like a 3-year plan, then down to a 1 year, then down to a quarter, right? But you start big. And so that's what we mean by relevant. It's very easy to get dissuaded into picking a goal or a path that may seem like it's perfect right now. But the big thing is it going to serve you 1 year, 3 year, 5 years, 10 years from now or not? So that's what relevancy is all about, picking the goals that are going to make an impact in your future self, not solving the problems today. So we got to focus on things that are relevant long term. And then the last thing about a goal is we want to make it timely, which means that we need some sort of time to achieve it. If I was talking about weight loss, I might say, I want to lose 10 pounds. That's specific and measurable. 10 pounds for most people would be achievable. So the first 3 are crossed off. And relevant, if I had a healthy lifestyle goal, then it would be relevant. Even long term, that would still probably be relevant. And then timely, I would give it a time period. If I want to lose 10 pounds in 3 months, checks all of the SMART goal boxes. But saying something like, I want to build my business is not. I want to get more leads is not. So instead of saying like, I want to get more leads, I want to grow my business, you could say something very specific like, I want to create 1 new marketing channel or 1 new marketing campaign that brings me 10 more leads a month, every month, and it costs less than X. And that would check all those boxes. Very specific, measurable, achievable, relevant. It'll help you in your long-term growth. And that could be something that you set for, say, the next quarter, next 6 months, whatever. So when you're looking at your goals, run it through that SMART filter and make sure that you got goals that you're actually going to be able to stick with in your New Year's resolutions. Try to get rid of those vague pronouns and you'll be good to go.